Good morning, all. It's a beautiful Sunday morning, and I'm here at Suttle Woods again. It's a little cooler than the past days, thanks to the rain we had yesterday. Thought I would show you the other home that we've been building. You've seen the model home and the home that's available with it. And I was going to flip my camera. Oh, there it is. This home here, which is gorgeous, and the inside is moving forward day by day. But I thought I would show you the one across the street where we're in a little earlier stage, but that gives you some choices if you're interested in one of these homes, in that you can pick your finishes and your colors and all that. On these homes over here, the finishes and the materials for them have already been ordered. That's fixed, although you can still pick colors. So let's walk through this one. I'll show you kind of what a home looks like at this stage of finish. Last time we looked at this home closely, the upper floor wasn't even put together yet as far as framing. Now we have framing, siding, windows. So let's walk into this right side. This is our timber wood, and I'll show you a little bit about it. You'll have to pardon the mess. This is what construction sites always look like as the home is coming together. You have things like these steps aren't quite there yet, so you have to make a nice big step up. So this is where the main floor bathroom will be, and the bonus room. And this is our great room. You can see again the beautiful high ceilings that will be here. It takes a little bit of imagination, but one of the things I like, the view out the window here is really, really pretty. Yes, there are some construction trailers here temporarily, but those will go away. But it's a pretty view. You're high enough up. Yeah, I know there's a lot of trash down there. Like I said, it's a construction site, but it'll be a daylight basement, so that view will be available both upstairs and downstairs. We'll have a deck here. It's open right now, so you can step out if you want, but it's a pretty big first step. Anyway, so let's go on upstairs. What will be happening next after the framing is finished, and it's just about there, and after the roof, now that it's just finished yesterday, they'll start doing what's called rough-in. You'll see the ductwork and the electrical start getting put in. By electrical, I mean strictly the wiring routed and junction boxes put in, and you'll see some rough-in plumbing after that. So you won't see the sheetrock or anything go up anytime soon. Once that's all done, then there's also inspections involved by the city. This is the second bedroom. Then after all those rough-ins are done, then they'll do insulation. And about the same time, they'll do the third bedroom here. Then they'll do the sheetrock after the insulation's up, and it'll start getting closer to looking like the one across the street. So one of the things people have asked, and I think this may be a good time to cover it, I wasn't planning to, but I just looked at it. People ask about the common wall on these townhomes. How do you keep the noise out? Let me show you something. You're looking at the common wall right here, and you're thinking, so what? Well, if you look down here, you'll see the studs are offset. You can see this one and this one are toward me, and then this one and this one are that way. The reason why is because sound travels most efficiently along these studs. So if you have a piece of sheetrock here and a piece of sheetrock here, this wood will transmit sound, and so that does not function very well. Even if you insulate, the insulation will help stop things, but these studs will still transmit. So what we do is we put a set of studs on this side where the sheetrock goes, and a set of studs on that side where the sheetrock goes, so that neither one is directly touching the other. And that works very effectively to keep the two homes isolated from one another in terms of sound. So just in answer to anybody who's asked that, that's how that's done. I'll come over here so you can see it maybe even a little more. Right here, if you just walk, you see it's just alternating left, right, left, right, left, right. Temporarily, there's a couple that are out so that the workman can go back and forth between the two units, but you can see where the nails were, and those will go back in before it's all done. But that's how we isolate sound. And as long as I've stepped across that great divide, I'm over here in the sunflower, which is also available. Again, this has been one of my favorite master bedrooms from across the street, just because you have that beautiful high ceiling. And this one looks a little bit different on the outside, which is intentional. No two of our homes, no two of our buildings are going to look alike. So even as in this case, the unusual event where you have the same floor plans, they won't look like the same house. So everybody's home is unique here. Again, we have the Wheatland, which I've put a lot of information up on, which I can show you, not here in the neighborhood, but we have one built elsewhere where I'd be happy to show it to you. And we also have, I think, a total of about 8 or 9 floor plans available for this neighborhood now. I've lost count. I'll have to check it again. Again, now I'm in the Sunflower, and we have, again, the beautiful back view. You're just not going to see a lot. That there's not a road. That's just a reflection of me here. And we'll walk on over where the window's open so you can see it without reflection. But that's part of your lot, and your lot goes back 150 feet here. So beautiful yards, large, lots of room. Hey, Michael, good seeing you there. So coming back toward the front, we have an entryway here to the main floor bathroom. That'll be your laundry room right here, and then the bonus room. So this is, like I said, the same as the Sunflower across the street, but in a much earlier stage of finish. I watched the roofers finish up the roof yesterday. They got done just before a pretty good rainstorm we had out here. But we could all see the rainstorm coming. That's the other thing. Lots of easy to see sky. Breezes are really good up here too. I was working on some flags we have along Monticello. It was getting very hot, and as I came back to the top of the hill here, back onto the cul-de-sac, breezes kicked in. It was just a whole lot cooler. Anyway, I'll be here today from now till about 5 o'clock. So feel free to come by. If there's any reason why you might not be comfortable to have an in-person meeting, give me a call or a text, and we can set up a virtual tour, something like what I just did now. But of course, it's two-way. And if you're asking like, hey, what's over there in that corner, or what are you seeing? It's interactive, and we can certainly give you a tour. I can walk you around the lots. Here, I'll flip the camera again. I can show you all the different lots we've got and explain, which ones are daylight, which ones are walkout, things like that. And we have packets here with information. We also have on Suttle Downs, SUTTLEDOWNS.com. We have interactive 3D models. It's kind of like playing with a dollhouse of each floor plan that we have available. So give me a call, reach out, stop by. Love to see you today. I'll be here till 5. Thanks. Bye-bye.